Hey there, YouTube. Another Taurus High Point production coming at you. And Very Shepherd, you just seen that last spiel on helmet law. Don't ask me how many takes. Oh, please. But now I'm just going to go on to the state motorcycle law and the goofy, stupid stuff that they say in a driver's manual for motorcycles. And I am going to be discussing that as it relates only to the state I am in, Kentucky. Okay. When riding your motorcycle, you should never be in the right 2/3 of the lane, as that is where sand and debris collect. In the state of Kentucky, you should never ride on the center portion of the lane, because that is what is commonly known as the grease strip. Then again, in the state of Kentucky, you should not ride on the left 2/3 of the lane, because an individual coming around a corner may take up a little extra room and crowd you out. But in the state of Kentucky, if you're coming to a stop sign or a stoplight, for best visual acuity between you and the other drivers that are arriving at the intersection, if you're in the left 2/3 of your lane, this offers the best visible place for you. Lane sharing and lane splitting are discouraged in the state of Kentucky. So if you are being passed by a vehicle, you should ride in the center portion of your lane on the grease strip, where they tell you not to. See what I'm... The laws are about as clear as mud for my motorcyclists, as well as they are for other drivers. Now, the state of Kentucky has no official ruling on lane splitting or lane sharing. And so if you were in a crowded, congested area and you were lane splitting, depending on how the officer felt, it could be a crime or not. It could be a ticketed offense or not. This is kind of, yeah. I wished I could make this up as I went along, but no, I'm not. It actually written up in the state of Kentucky's driver's manual as such. Don't drive in the right portion of your lane, because debris and sand can collect there, making it slippery or making it a traffic hazard. Don't drive in the center portion of the lane because of the grease strip. Again, creating a road hazard, making you slip, or making the bike slip or slide out from under you. Don't ride ride in the left portion of the lane because somebody was coming around the corner. They might take a little excess room in one of their cages and take you out, and that would be totally allowed. But if you're at an intersection and your lane position should be in that left 2/3 to increase your visibility to all the other drivers. But don't forget to come in and take your motorcycle quiz and answer these questions, truthful and to the best of your ability. Oh, brother. Something else I found out about motorcycle law. Yeah. When you got a stop sign or something, my right foot on the brake, my left foot down on the ground. I'm waiting. Whether it's a stoplight or a stop sign, traffic or whatever, checking, making sure. Right? According to everything I found out, I shouldn't be putting that left foot on the ground. It should never come off the pegs. Read the manual. It's crazy. It's like you should be able to. Never mind. I'm hitting the laws and going over it real quickly and brushing up on this stuff, so perhaps a cage driver will see what a motorcyclist is up against, and maybe, damn, I thought these cages were bad. Them guys got it worse than I do. Yeah. Depending on what state, well, many of the states have laws similar to that on the books that just that make no sense whatsoever, and they contradict themselves at every turn to make themselves seem important by issuing you that license. Crack open the book and take a read. I know a lot of states don't have it, but go through the manual online. I started reading that and was like, oh. According to the manual, during the operation of a motorcycle, your feet should leave the pegs or floorboards never. But yet, what do we do when we come to a stop sign? A red light. I know there's somebody going, there's an exception. Here's the thing. If the cop was going by the letter of the law, your feet should not leave those pegs or those floorboards at any time during the operation of a motorcycle. Oh, it's not operating because you're not running. So how did I get to the stop sign if I wasn't operating? Never mind. And somebody needs to step back and revamp some of these old instruction manuals that people have foobarred and or hoobarred. We'll go hoobarred. Yeah, humped over beyond all recognition, and had them make sense of this newer class of driver that's coming up. But then again, the state would have to pay somebody, and it's easier just to run a reprint, no matter how right or how wrong it is. And when you go to take the test and they ask you the question, at what point does your feet come off the pedals during an operation of the motorcycle? And one of the answers is, at a stop sign, never, only when turning, only when going into a curve, and you mark only at a stop sign. On their test, it's going to be wrong. Because according to them, your feet should never come off the pedals during the operation of a motorcycle. What are we doing to each other? This has been a Taurus High Point production. I choose, therefore I am responsible.